So knowing Frank Culata, Dennis, as you have over the years, as we mentioned, the stories have to be endless. What are some of the Vegas stories he told you about what, like the way Vegas used to be, right? Run by the mob. Can you go into those conversations about what it was like back in the day when Frank was, one of the big boys in charge of what was going on in a lot of Las Vegas?
Well, if you were in Frank's sphere, the Tony Spilotro, Frank Culata types, it was an amazing time to be in Vegas. I mean, they were celebrities. They had people following them around, wanting to socialize, wanting to rub elbows with them. They were real celebrities, and the town was kind of theirs. So it was a great time. I will say one thing that Frank told me, and he told me this several times, is that one of the big differences between the organized crime folks like Frank and others, and there was a lot of families, New York and from all over the country that did business in Vegas back then. But he said the difference between us and the gangs of today, the street gangs, for example, he said, it was like out of the old saying that we only kill each other. It was business stuff, these hits and
Right.
and assaults. He said now you got these street gangs. He says, and they'll knock somebody off just for an initiation. Somebody they never saw before in their life and is no threat to them. They'll kill them just.
Isn't that interesting?
He made that distinction that there's a big difference between the street gangs of today and the organized criminals that used to operate.
Isn't that?
Yeah, innocent people didn't get hurt.
Isn't that interesting? And by the way, if you're just joining us, we're speaking with Dennis Griffin, friends with Frank Culata. He worked with him with writing 4 books. As right, Culata just passed away last week. So isn't it interesting what you're talking about, Dennis? You're saying that to the late Frank Culata, they didn't kill people for the thrill of it or because they just didn't like somebody. They murdered people back in the day because it was all about money and business. And he's telling you today he doesn't understand it. People kill people because somebody took a soda from somebody or, I find that to be interesting.